Who do we think is going to win a Super Bowl? I can't believe you just said Tua. Who do we think is going to win the Super Bowl in 2026? After all the trashing I just did, I'm taking the Seahawks at plus 705. I think that the Seahawks are going to get, actually, I think it's plus 750. I think I wrote that down wrong. The biggest reason why I have buy-in for the Seahawks to get back there, you have a defensive-minded coach. Your identity and your success came from your defensive-minded coach. It is one of the unique situations in the NFL where a DC was able to win a Super Bowl. There will not be a drop-off with this defense because the man who built it is going to be there for all of eternity.
Yep.
Until the Seahawks, until he's done and he retires. They have, though, this is the biggest reason why I'm excited, the sixth most cap space coming into this offseason. This roster does have some work that needs to be done. It has a couple things they need to get figured out. After they address, and I'm going to take a quick look in a second at who their upcoming free agents are because I want to double check something.
Well, I think JSN and Witherspoon are extension ready.
But they're not. They'll probably get their full next contracts because they were unbelievable this season. But having that much money allows for them to spend and shore up the offensive line, go and get maybe one more receiver. I mean, hell, how nuts would it be if they went and got Alec Pierce? Spent the $20 million a year to go get Alec Pierce. Maybe add one more key defender. They could capably go sign the biggest names at two positions, their two biggest of need. Not having to moneyball this.
Yeah.
They could go really, really spend some money if they chose to.
Man, they moneyballed it so well this past year. I hope they kind of play it like the Rams did during their stretch where they were winning that Super Bowl, where sign a star, sign a Moneyball guy. Sign a star or pay a star, sign a Moneyball guy.
Wait, these are some of their biggest free agents, and all these guys are there's two that'll probably be hard to bring back. Kobe Bryant, his market value is $14 million. Rashid Shaheed, his market value is $14 million. Josh Jobe, maybe, and then also Kenneth Walker is a UFA, Tariq Woolen's a UFA. These are all guys that might be replaceable, but you also have the money to bring them back, and they're not going to be ridiculously expensive.
I'd like to keep as many of those guys as possible.
Which they can.
But I don't think those are like core impact losses, personally.
But they're also not, all right, we're going to sign Woolen and Jobe and Bryant, and there goes all of our cap space.
Yeah.
I think that there's room to work with.
I think so also. I don't mind the Seattle pick just because that defense, it's so young, it's so talented. It just feels like a defense that sticks together just because they kind of piecemealed it. They kind of meat glued it a bit. And that was awesome. But the basic tenets of that defense are just so nasty and filthy that it's replicable. It's something that you can continue to roll with until these guys age themselves out. And I hope they do, because it's really a special unit that caught so much fire. And I don't know if I believe it, because how could you? Because we've been on teams before. But like I maybe it was Ernest Jones after it was saying after they won, like, man, yeah, we're all kind of sad we don't get to practice with one another next week and like watch film together and stuff. I'm like, are you? You don't want to go on vacation, big man? But if that's how you feel and that's how lockstep that room is, dangerous for years to come. I am not going to have issues with your Super Bowl winner next year, Joseph. It's the Seahawks. They were dominant this year. Mine. The Green Bay Packers get it done with Jordan Love next year. The Green Bay Packers are ready to usher in the next dominant Super Bowl winning quarterback. Jordan Love gets it done early, just like Favre got it done early, just like Rodgers got it done early. You put the doubt at ease in Green Bay with your quarterback in the longevity that you've had so singular quarterbacks run through. This is not a franchise that just goes, all right, next guy up, next guy up, next guy up. Nope. We lock in on franchise guys here. That's what happens. Jordan Love returns with a good offense. A good offense, not great. Get a skill player, let two of them walk, and I'm fine with it. You have to replace with quality, not quantity. Assess whether or not you want Dontavian Wicks, Romeo Doubs, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson. I prefer you kept Watson, but a lot of those guys interchangeable. Maybe get another guy and then keep Matthew Golden because he's just got the youth and he's a first-round pick. Defense, so good. This should be a Seahawks built team with how filthy the defense is. Micah Parsons comes back. Edgerrin Cooper's a beast. Quay Walker, still a rising star, in my opinion. And the defensive backfield is built for a deep run. I am all in on the Packers. I thought they got hit with some nasty injuries this year. And if they had Micah down the stretch, then we could have been looking at a different situation with them. I don't think it's a first-round exit for Green Bay next year. I think they actually mature and they go the distance.
The only thing that I have a lot of pause on here, one, their cap space for the upcoming offseason is not great. They're towards the bottom of the NFL, and they're actually one of those teams that's in the negative in cap space, so they're going to need to do a little bit of maneuvering. They're probably not going to be big spenders because they just don't have the room to do it. They don't have their first-round pick because of the Micah trade, and I have just a lot of fear with Micah and when he's actually coming back, and also when he's going to be at full speed. Even if he does return, is it going to be week 1? Because it was towards the end of the season when he got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Does he take a while to get back up to full speed, and does it happen before the playoffs? I think that they will be a playoff team. I think that the receiver room is still really good, even if Romeo Doubs does leave in free agency. I think that Matthew Golden's ready to take a big step forward. Tucker Kraft is another guy who's got to get back and healthy.
Yeah, welcome back, big horse.
I hope that he's going to be good to go. I'm a little fearful with their offensive line because Rasheed Walker is expected to be a free agent. I think a lot of people believe and expect that he will be expensive in the $20 million range. That's going to require a lot to be able to afford to bring him back. I am no cap expert. I'm not going to pretend to be a cap expert. But if you can bring back a lot of those players and get good value out of their day 2, day 3 picks, sure, winning a Super Bowl's on the radar. I'm a little surprised that you went with the Packers because they wouldn't be at the top of, I think, most people's list.
I just believe in them, and I thought they got hit with one of those 49ers seasons where they just had impact injuries, and also I think they're a lot like the 49ers, except it's not Purdy. It's Jordan Love. I would rather bet on the 49ers with Jordan Love than Brock Purdy. With a good defense, good offense, it runs through the tight end with big horse Tucker Kraft. That's a team that can go to the Super Bowl and win it. And I think they got the quarterback. I think Jordan Love is just a guy that can go and win a Super Bowl if he's presented the opportunity. They need to not mess around next year because that window, I'm keeping it open for them. Starting to slip down just a bit because the rest of the NFC North is getting so good.